Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is old girl and the old family here, giving all praises to the Most High Ahaya in the name of Yeshaya. I'm so mad, y'all. I gotta cut right to it. I'm mad. Excuse me, Israel. I'm mad because I know a lot of y'all know about the second Waffle House situation that just went down when them cops dragged that sister up out of there, and some of her body was exposed. Our sister Deborah did a video about it, and I'm mad because these heathens is scoffing and mocking. They sitting up here in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, popping off at the mouth. And you know how sometimes you can't really tell, or they'll sit up there and say how they ain't white, or the one guy on there talking about how he married to a black woman or whatever, but the comments is a little, on the side of disrespectful or whatever. And then some of them is, of course, just outright racist, etc. So I got so mad reading it, I had to Google the punishment for scoffers and mockers because I was just so mad. And I got these scriptures pulled up, and I'm on my computer. This website called Bible Reasons. I pray these is KJV, but I can't tell. But I'm just looking at these scriptures, Jude 1:17-20. And then they kind of elaborate on it. And I was reading the elaborations or whatever, about the punishments, but more so the reasoning, like why people do this. You know what I'm saying? Well, first and foremost, let me say this. We got to encourage each other. Excuse me. We have to encourage each other. We know that we have to build up our faith, and we have to build up each other's faith. You know what I'm saying? We can't let them penetrate us and what we believe, what the Most High done, put down in our heart, sketched in our heart. He got us written in the palm of his hand. So we can't let they mockings shake us and move us from the love, from our first love, the Most High and Yeshaya. So I just got so mad though reading it, like, and then I just had to remember all kind of scriptures just started popping into my head. The one in the Apocrypha about, and this is another thing. I'm so hyped. I'm all over the place. So it is what it is. But the one about agreeing with your adversary quickly and getting out of the presence of those that have the power to kill you, all that. I'm going to post the scriptures, but y'all, we need to know them scriptures. No fear, but that's just wisdom, how to operate, because we still in captivity. Because you got both sides of the fence. Now, don't get me wrong. The officers was wrong. We ain't even got to, elaborate on how wrong they was. But also, this is the time for us to be uplifting our people. So we got to correct our sister too. Of course, they was wrong. But we got to also tell our sister where she was wrong at in that situation. Scripturally. What do the scriptures say about when you in your enemy's land? We ain't on top right now. So we got to act a certain way. And that's why the scriptures say we got to humble ourselves. Because we ain't on top. Why die before your time? Y'all remember that movie Training Day? You want to go to jail or you want to go home? You got to kind of look at stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what's happening, you know what I'm saying? The police ain't there yet. That's the time, you know what I'm saying? Because once they get there, y'all know how it is. Y'all know, and I'm not trying to be one of them if it was me. I don't believe in that type of stuff because I feel like you don't know what you're going to do till you in that situation. But I'm more of, how do the scripture tell us to operate? If you really think about a lot of these scriptures, they tell you how to operate while you're in captivity. And a lot of it got to do with humbling yourselves, getting out of Dodge, whatever you want to call it, not trying to be just out there like that, taking the humble approach as far as biting your tongue. You know what I'm saying? I done been in situations where, you know what I'm saying, sometimes a person might try you a little bit, or they may come off a little, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you may have to take the high road. Like one time, me and my husband was at this concert, right? And we had about 3 different encounters while we was there. One, me and this woman, me and my husband, we was dancing. Now, just to keep it real, we was all up on each other, you know what I'm saying? We was dancing. Just me and my husband. We had a soul concert, call it what you want, and we wasn't in the truth yet. So, anyway, we was all up on each other, whatever, just to keep it real. And the lady, you know what I'm saying, was next to us and was like, can you move or whatever? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry that I bumped into you or something. She like, no, but you just kind of close to me, dancing all on him or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but we ain't did nothing until you kept it moving. Some guy walked by my husband and just start grimming him, just bump into him, trying to engage him. He ain't never say nothing, but he just kind of like bumped him a little bit. And then it was a stare down and we just walked away. And then it was a third incident also. I just can't remember the specifics of that one. But my point is, we in them situations, even though we felt a certain kind of way, we kept it moving and was just kind of telling ourselves like, dang, it's people, people be having certain spirits on them. And sometimes you got to be the one, you got to be willing to walk away. But society will tell you a punk, you a this and you a that. And we fall for that. The black community too. Now, it's always a balance. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not going to be nobody's doormat, but you also can't be no fool. That's why we got these scriptures that tell us how to operate. So anyway, I just had to touch on that because I got so pissed at reading them dang on comments in her comment section from these heathens want to pop off black people culture. Y'all disgusting. Y'all culture disgusting. Y'all can go to her channel and read the comments if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I get a little too hyped, so I try to stay away from certain stuff like that. Ain't no point in me, raising my blood pressure, getting all excited. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of, we still under the curses. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people say, the curses being lifted, etc. And I do believe it, but I also believe that with keeping the commandments and applying scripture, it teaches you how to deal with certain situations in captivity so that you can make it. You know what I'm saying? Not be nobody's punk, but not be nobody's fool either. Like, sometimes you do just need to walk away. Sometimes you do need to leave or, you know what I'm saying, wrap things up or let stuff go, So I don't know. I'm not trying to say what the sister should and shouldn't have done in the sense of I wasn't there, but in the sense of what the scriptures say and how to deal in captivity, because we got to remember we still here. But them scoffers and mockers, I had to look up some scriptures, take out some more Isaiah 28:22. But as for you, don't start mocking or your chains will become tighter. For I have heard from the Lord of the heavenly armies about destruction, and it is decreed against the whole land. So, like I said, forgive me if that's not King James because I'm on my computer. But Proverbs 26:3-5. It's talking about fools. That one is more about fools being foolish, which is a scornful man. They foolish. But anyway, I just wanted to say something about that, Israel, because we can't let them penetrate us. We know they gonna pop off at the mouth. That's a sign of the time. You know what I'm saying? These dang on scoffers and mockers. We just gonna pray the Most High, execute his vengeance and his wrath swiftly upon these heathens, upon these beasts, upon these scoffers, these mockers, these haters of the true children of Israel, the true chosen. They hate that knowledge is being increased, that we're waking up, and a lot of our people is still out here on some nonsense too. But that's the other side of the coin. We have to tell our people, thus saith the Most High, this is what he say how to deal in these situations, whether you like it or not. This is how he say you need to deal. Do you want to go to jail? You want to go home? You want to die before your time? You know what I'm saying? It's time out operating under any other way other than what thus saith the Most High in these scriptures. Shalom, and may the Most High execute vengeance swiftly upon any unrepentant, scoffing, mocking heathen or unrepentant person, period, because he the creator. He set forth the judgment. Shalom.